right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And our good friend Casey McClellan in from Seven Hills Winery. And congratulations, Casey. He sold the winery and all of the stock. And still owns the vineyards, though. Pretty smart guy. And he doesn't have to write checks. He doesn't have to, deal with the day-to-day hassles of running a business. He gets to do what he loves to do, make wine and play in the vineyards. And this rosé, a great example of Cabernet Franc rosé, which you don't see very often. Small amounts of Petit Verdot and Malbec added in there for structure. Really light and refreshing rosé. A nice floral note, light red berry fruit, and good structure here. Bone dry finish, and people really love this wine for like $17. A great little value. And screw cap. All right, the Oregon Pinot Gris, talk about another great value. This 2014, man, people love this white wine. These first two wines got a lot of attention, and for the price, they should be getting a lot of attention. This wine sees a little bit of new French oak just to add some body to it, just to give it a hint of spice and roundness. Really bright nose of mint, pear, lemons, and a nice mid-palate here, good fruit, and a nice fresh finish, a little bit of that mint and citrus coming in at the end. Very good juice. The Columbia Valley Cabernet, Columbia Valley, pretty much all of Washington State, but there are little areas designated like Red Mountain, Walla Walla. Well, Walla Walla is where the winery is located in their state vineyard, but these guys also buy fruit from Red Mountain. And a little bit of all those vineyards go into this Columbia Valley, which is mostly Cabernet, but it's got Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, Malbec, and Merlot in it. 2013, a very warm growing season, and you had really rich, ripe fruit in these wines and lovely tannins as well. These wines, even though they're drinkable, like this Columbia Valley Cab, you could keep this wine for 10 years easily. A lot of structure, nice red currant and cherry fruit, hints of flowers, earth, coffee, really nice complexity there, and a long finish, excellent juice. At $27, one of the best Cabernets we have in the store, under 30. The Walla Walla Merlot, possibly the best Merlot we have at any price. This is the same fruit that they use for Leonetti cellars. And, wow, this 2013 showing that warm vintage, plush, plummy fruit here. Dark chocolate, earth, really decadent bouquet of aromas lifting from the glass. Even better on the second day. And lovely richness on the tongue. I love that plush texture you get from Merlot. Similar flavors to Cabernet Sauvignon, but the tannins like melted chocolate here. And lovely complexity in this wine. A long layered finish, herb, spice, loamy, earthy notes, dark chocolate, and cherry fruit. Most excellent juice at $37. And then the Estate Malbec from Washington. Yeah, they get great Malbec here, and I don't know, something about Washington State where I've had a couple of Malbecs I thought could rival some of the stuff you find in Argentina. And this is 16 months in Hungarian oak. I don't know why they use Hungarian oak for this, but seems to suit it well. It's got a lovely nose of blackberry and blueberry fruit, graham cracker pie crust notes, floral, violet characters, nice concentration and depth of fruit, something that Malbec's got. Wonderful forward fruit, but a lot of them just don't follow through on the finish, but this one does. It's got nice tannic structure and nice acidity here as well. Excellent juice, a great example of Malbec as a almost single varietal wine. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is 100% varietal. The Walla Walla Cabernet up next. This is definitely a step up in richness from the Columbia Valley. Nice intensity, dark cherry, dark currant berry fruit, sweet tobacco spice, vanilla, some new leather notes in this wine also. Decadent fruit on the tongue, and these 13s have got great structure. Even though the fruit got a lot of fruit, they've got a lot of tannins here as well and everything else. This wine even better on the second day. Needs some time to open up, but most excellent juice, as was the Ciel de Cheval. The Ciel de Cheval was the wine of the night. We always go around at the end of the tasting and ask everybody their favorite wine. Although almost every wine got a vote, the Ciel de Cheval, definitely the runaway winner here. This wine's 42% Cab this year, 30 Merlot, 14 Petit Verdot, 14 Cab Franc. It's got that distinct red mountain earthy aroma to it, and just a decadent display of espresso, dark cocoa, black cherry, currant berry fruit. Even more intense on the second day. This wine's got wonderful richness and depth on the palate, a firm hand of tannin, smoothing out a little bit on the second day, but this is one you want to hold on to for 5-10 years, easily in the cellar, if not more. Most excellent juice. As was the Calypson, another Red Mountain wine, and you get that classic Red Mountain dirt in this wine also, that distinct earthy character, almost like the Rutherford Dust is in Napa. And this wine's 100% Cab and a little bit tightly wound. This wine definitely needed a little bit more time than all the other wines, but after it opened up, displaying nice currant berry fruit and really like I said, a long finish, a wonderful freshness. These 2013s, another great year from the Columbia Valley. Hey, they don't have bad vintages in Washington State. It doesn't rain there. It's like a desert. The McClellan Estate Pinot Petit Verdot, so we finished up with, and if you can make a good single varietal Petit Verdot, man, this guy Casey is a good winemaker, and he's got good fruit, and it all comes from the vineyard, and that's one of the things about Petit Verdot. He says it's just not possible to make it every single year, but the last 2 years, they've gotten incredible Petit Verdot. This wine's got a strong floral component to it, boysenberry, kind of huckleberry fruit, green tea, exotic spices there, a real nice brightness to the palate, and those pretty floral components get a really exotic finish to this wine. Excellent juice, as it was everything from Seven Hills Winery. That's what we had to drink with our friend Casey McClellan. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.